a special edition of Positively Muskegon and the Muskegon Channel. It's Andy O'Reilly, and as you can see, Christmas kind of came early here at Positively Muskegon and the Muskegon Channel. That face right next to me, one of my longest time and dearest friends over, a quarter of a century.
More than that.
Long time. Britta Cleveland is here today, and we are here to talk about something that's been in the works for a couple of months because Britta has, you've kind of come to the end of your radio days, just like I did.
Retired from radio.
Retired from radio, as they say. And as time has gone on and things have changed and things like that, you graciously have agreed to come on and pitch in on Positively Muskegon and the Muskegon Channel. And I honestly never thought the day would come where somebody like you would be a part of what we're doing here. It's absolutely incredible. It's absolutely one of the greatest things I could possibly imagine. And I think that the reaction from Muskegon is going to be huge.
Andy, first of all, I've got to say, you are one of my dearest and oldest friends. So I am just...
And it goes back a long way.
Long ways.
A long way.
Long ways.
Teenagers.
Yeah, it was a long ways.
It's a long ways.
So you have no idea. This is a dream come true for me because I get to work with one of my dearest, oldest friends.
Yeah.
And my hometown, I'm a Muskegon native, hometown, and talk about all the really awesome people, places and things going on in our town.
You know, we've spent a lot of years collectively and separately working on things that matter here in Muskegon.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
It's important to us.
Yes.
You know, I grew up in Sparta, and in fact, you know, I interviewed back at your first radio station, SNX, way back when.
Oh my!
So I know they wanted to pay me $1 less an hour to come to Muskegon to work part time way back when, and I had to pass on that, but I stayed through. And then when the time was right, I came to Muskegon, and we shared our time out by the drive-in.
Yes, we did.
Raised a couple of kids.
Andy helped me raise my two children. By the way,
I loved every minute of it.
They still to this day know of him as Andy, Uncle Andy.
Yeah.
You would come in when you get off your morning show. You'd come in and read books to my kids.
And play and fun. We really had some great times there.
Yep.
But you know, together we always sensed that there was a bigger purpose to everything in Muskegon that we did.
Yes.
And we did that through radio.
Yes.
You know, we could get guests in, we could talk about the things that mattered, we could do things that made an impact on the community, be it fundraisers, be it events, be it whatever. And as you know, business changes and things change, well, we both kind of ended up. Are we too old for that thing? Do you think for radio, or do you think it's just?
I know you're not.
Well, I'm older than you.
Not so by a minute, Andy. By 1 minute, okay?
All right.
So, no, I think no matter what age you and I are, we love this community.
It's purpose.
We really want to focus on all the really cool stuff going on in our own community. Yeah. And I am so excited, Andy. For one, I get to hang out with you on a more regular basis, but there's just so many cool things that we're going to get to, that you've already been focusing on.
We've been doing good. And, you know, you've seen some of the other people. We've got Gabrielle, we've got Corey, we've got Trevor, we've got Eddie Sanders that's helped out with a few things. And you know, the purpose with those guys is I wanted to bring people in that have no experience in media at all. Because I
qualify.
Well, right, I know, right? But you know, I want to teach them the way we do things.
Okay.
Not the way newspaper and radio or I don't want them to be taught a different mindset. I want them to think like we do when it comes to Muskegon and what's important. You know what I mean? You know, we'll make enough money to get by. That should come second. You know, the money should follow. We shouldn't have to put that first. And you know as well as I do, there were times when we were told people don't get on the air unless they pay.
Right.
You know, I get it that we have to make a buck, and I get it that we have to keep the lights on and things like that. But there's also a true need for people to get the word out in Muskegon about things, and I never really agreed with that.
I think that's why you and I have been such close friends for so many years, because you and I both have done so many things for our community. We've paid out of our own pocket to be a part of certain things just because it's so important. We feel that it was important to put a spotlight on it. And I mean, that goes back over 25 years between you and I both. That there's a bigger purpose than just making a buck. And I think that's a kindred spirit thing between you and I. And there's just so many cool things that are important to me and important to you and important to all of us that we can.
And that's another great element of you even though you do have the experience and you do have the connections and things that the other upstarts don't, but they've got their own brand of connections, and you have got your own audience too, which is not necessarily the same one I've always had. And that's what's really great about you coming in to be a part of this, is that you're going to bring another whole element of everything that you've done and everything that's been important to you over these years with, you know, your career in broadcasting and things like that. That's a big deal. I mean, it's been 6 months, but let's face it, you really have a draw. You have a huge fan base. You've got a big following. You've got genuine fans out there that love you.
Oh, Andy.
And you did that. and you know, I mean, you play it down. I play it down. But the reality of it is this, is that you've built a career by caring about people, and it's been reflected back to you through Muskegon, and that loyalty and that devotion has paid off, and to think that you want to bring it here to do what we do, it's just unbelievable.
I'm really excited, Andy.
Yeah.
I mean, seriously, I am so excited for so many different reasons, and I can't wait. I can't wait to get out there and start putting a spotlight on some of the cool things going on in our community and people, and just so many. There's so many. My mind is just whirling right now. There's so many things.
Now, you're going to be on a camera now, which is, I know, right?
I'm not used to this.
They've looked at me. They'll be fine with you.
No, I'm not used to this, I'm sorry.
Do you find that in the time you've been off, do you find that you've missed it at all, or has it just been kind of a nice break?
It's been a nice break. It's been a really nice break.
Yeah.
I've been able, I've been working.
I took a year. I mean, I went out and played NASCAR for a year to get my mind squared back around.
No, it's been really nice to spend time getting back to me. I mean, I've been working since I was 12 years old.
Yeah.
I mean, literally. And so I've never had a break like that, just to kind of get myself back to me. And for the first time in my life, I'm really, really doing something that I'm really super, super excited about, and that's getting out in our community. And I feel blessed. I'm going to be able to get out there, and this is fun for me. So
it's got to be.
To be able to do what I love most, which is talking to our community, and we've got an amazing community. So
it's a great thing.
Yeah.
We're going to get you camered up. We're going to get you rolling out on the streets. You got some digging to do, and you know what? The way it works here is that you find your stories. We don't edit. We don't tell you what to do. We don't assign you. We don't. You find the stories. You find the people that matter to you, and you bring your whole element into what we're doing here, because it's a collaborative effort. It really is a team. It's the way we work together. You find what matters to you. I mean, because what's important to you might be right off my radar. I just don't know.
Okay.
So that's the way things work.
Well,
and you come to me and you say, this is when the story is going to be, and we'll get the story filmed, and that's how it works.
And it's
simple.
There's just so many. I mean, might be something that's off both our radar.
Yeah.
How could someone contact us?
Well, they can do to the page, or you're still on Facebook.
Yes.
Yep. So there you go.
Britta Cleveland.
Yep. Britta Cleveland. Rock star extraordinaire.
Andy.
I literally can't believe we're sitting here having this conversation all these years. And the trials and tribulations of working for people and the broadcasting industry. Look, I don't want to toot my own horn, but you and I kicked ass in that business. We really did.
I know you did. I know you did.
We survived things that people just couldn't even imagine. And to know that we're doing it on our own terms now, and to know that you've graciously decided to come and be a part of this project is just absolutely overwhelming.
I'm overwhelmed that you've invited me to be a part of this incredible project. So... No, seriously, Andy, stop. Oh, Andy.
We're going to get you on the streets.
I'm excited.
It's the return of Britta. She is back here in the fold to do everything Muskegon, right where she belongs, and it couldn't be a better Christmas gift for all of us. Wish you and yours a Merry Christmas. We're here at your beautiful house. We should do like a Martha Stewart home thing.
Oh my.
Here at your beautiful house, right?
Just don't go down in the basement.
I'll tell you what's really cool about Britta's house. She's got a carpeted garage with a Harley in it. How awesome is that?
No, it's a victory.
Oh, a victory.
Kevin, my fiance. Oh, no.
My bad.
It's a victory. American made.
Nonetheless, it's a carpeted garage with a motorcycle in it, and that is what Muskegon's all about. Keep your eyes peeled. She's coming. Positively Muskegon to the Muskegon channel. We can't be more excited about welcoming Britta. Thanks for coming, and we'll look forward to rocking this town.
Thanks, Andy. Happy holidays.